You're a little. Oh, I gotta open Twitch then.
Sounds like what? Sorry?
You're a bit muffled. I don't know if it's me.
I'm muffled? Oh no. I gotta test it.
It's me.
I'm muffled? Oh no. I gotta test it.
Or if you're further away from your microphone.
Nope, my microphone doesn't move on this particular headset, so that's impossible. I listened to myself just now on the stream, and I seem to be coming through.
Then it's probably me. Let me. Then it's probably me. Let me.
You sound fine too. All right. I don't know. Maybe somebody else will come on and be like, "Hey, you sound muffled," and I'll be like, but you know.
Settings.
Okay, I've got chat here. I've got chat here.
Listen video.
I actually want this to be over here now. I figured out a way to make sure that I can clip things from time to time, although it doesn't come up as often on Football Manager. But now that my computer is technically fixed, although they said there was nothing wrong with it, so I don't know how fixed that is.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I'm just gonna put some music in the background so I don't hear them. If you hear them, please let me know.
Sure. I heard a parrot just now. No, it wasn't a parrot.
Here.
All right. I think I've got this all set up.
I can hear everybody. It's like the noise cancellation isn't working, and you're a bit muffled. But oh well, whatever.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
Yeah.
I wish it was working properly.
It's Discord. I bet it's just Discord being Discord.
Discord doing Discord things, absolutely.
All right, I'm ready. I'm in.
It was misbehaving the other day as well, so yesterday.
Yeah.
What?
Now you're waiting on me.
No.
And now I can't even get in the game. I'm not getting the game.
Can't get in what game? This game?
My taskbar is not going out. It isn't leaving.
Oh. Well, if it's not one thing, it's another, huh?
Yep, it's a fun day. It's a fun day. That's what I tell myself.
Okay.
My taskbar is not leaving. Why is my taskbar not leaving at all? It was a minute ago.
Do you need a minute to like reset stuff?
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll just save this and you go ahead and like restart and see if it fixes all of the issues. There. Cool.
What?
Saved.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I guess I'll be right back trying to troubleshoot everything.
Yeah. No problem, man. First step is always just a restart. I mean, that's what I do whenever things are going wrong. It's like, let's restart. Nice. Now I can check on some of these things. Tree viewers. Who are those viewers? Jacob's there. JJ's there. It's counting me? Unless it just hasn't updated the room and there's somebody else there. Hello? I have to reduce him to squad player. He is going to be mad about that. Okay, he's good with it. Yay. That's a tough one when you gotta use a player's status and then talk to them about it and try not to piss them off. But he took it really, really well. Because I don't want to have any regular starters on my bench. That's, to me, is just a terrible idea. You don't want anybody to have more than a squad player that isn't in your starting 11. Even then, I've got a couple of squad players in the starting 11, and that's okay.
Now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you. Yes, I hear you well. How about me? Do I still sound muffled?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, I can go really muffled.
It's much better, no, it's like 95% better now, I think.
Oh, 95%? That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So it's not an issue now.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, usually a restart fixes most things, I find, anyway.
You would be right.
It's the old technique. Did you turn it off and back on again? You know, like tried and tested and true.
Just hit the reset button.
I'm scared. There's a measuring tape out right now. What's he measuring? Oh, I see. Checking for some slip covers. He only remembers what they're called because of that joke. I don't think I've ever told it to you. I was watching a late night infomercial, and it said, "Forget everything you know about slip covers," and so I did, and it was a load off my mind. And then they tried to sell me slip covers, and I didn't know what they were.
That's a good one.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, so I have a question for you, and I might have asked this once before, but I have anecdotal evidence now, so I have to ask you again.
Anecdotal evidence. Okay.
Yes. So, you know how a lot of people don't like the fact that England in these games generally becomes dominant after 10, 15 years, just like the nation and the league as a whole?
Sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're not doing that in my save. Like, Spain has 6 teams in the Champions League, Italy and Germany have 5, and England has 4.
Okay.
And it's just interesting because, like, England is not the dominant nation.
Right.
Spurs got relegated.
Nice.
Everton finished above Liverpool.
Cool. Not cool,
Villa finished in the... Yeah.
Variety is
like good. Yes, it's a lot more variety than I feel like what is normal.
And you're playing as Rochdale?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I know that they try to put more variance in the game sooner when you have like longer term saves.
Okay.
But I started my save in Gibraltar, like when it asks you what nation you want to start in.
Mm-hmm.
So not only has England gotten worse, Gibraltar has teams in the Conference League phase.
Good for them.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So does the nation that you start in have like any significance in the future of like, I don't know, how much variance the other leagues in the game have?
Yes, but the thing is that you're playing in England, so I mean, if anything, England shouldn't be doing worse based on that. You're just having one of those weird random saves where things just don't go the same as, other saves. You're right. Most saves, England ends up becoming super dominant. Their teams are dominant. The nation is dominant. But in yours, it's not going that way, even though you're playing in England as the main loaded game. But that's pretty cool, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
great.
But I'm asking though, like, is it because I loaded the save in Gibraltar, and so like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like I'm saying, like, what if I loaded it in Scotland or Denmark, and
Then
11 years
Scotland
down
or
the line,
Denmark would do better. The main
yeah,
loaded league gets a boost.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I figured.
Yeah.
And I think for people who want to combat that, England's always good, you know,
Uh,
meta is to just start a league or start the game in a different league.
Playable leagues always do better.
Yeah, well, Gibraltar has to be playable. You're right. Playable leagues do better.
Doo-doo.
Um, you're absolutely right about that.
About doo-doo? Nice. Good to be right about that.
I just found it. I find it interesting.
Oh, random. Okay. Thank you for
Yeah.
that. No, random follower. I have different sounds now that I'm not used to. I'm like, what is that sword drawing sound? I'm like, oh, that's the new sound for a follow, apparently. Shows what I know. I haven't been keeping up with these new sounds yet. I think it only played half the sound. I'll mess with that later. The noises it makes is less important than other stuff. But yeah, playable leagues get a boost. I believe Christensen is starting today. How interesting. This 3 striker thing, I was going to say you've got me doing, because you basically talked me into keeping it. It's going to be fascinating to see how it goes. So yes, I brought Milton Tavares back from loan, because I said I would, and so I have, because I'm going to need more strikers. Oh, I'm missing a central defender. Oh, right, he's playing for Australia right now. Good, because I brought in a new central defender / DM right here. This fella. He's French, and he is one of my future prospects for the national team, so hooray. All right, well, there's my B squad for the day. Play in the B team. Be right back? Okay. I think that's what you said. Oh, definitely want that set up.
Are you able to hear her?
Only a little bit.
Okay.
Don't have number 9 available. My left back's wearing number 9. That should make some people cringe. You can see the eye twitches out there already. Left back wearing number 9. Wow. Yeah.
I do that every single game just to piss people off.
I know you do.
That is.
I try to keep the number somewhat reasonable, but I just don't stress about it. If a player wants number 9 and he's playing left back, well, that's how it is. It doesn't have to always be your striker. I think that's silly.
Well, I mean, as a goalkeeper, I want my number to be 14 because that's my favorite number.
Mm-hmm. And that's not usual.
Number.
Yeah, and somebody be like, "Well, 13's pretty close." Be like, "Well, that's not my number, is it?" It's like hockey, like playing goalie. All the time, people are like, "You got to be like number 1 or number 30." I'm like, "I want number 6." They're like, "You cannot have number 6 as a goalie." And there's a few teams when I was younger that let me, but eventually I'm like, "Okay, I want number 60. We're at number 66." I wore number 66 as a goalie several times.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Because I'm like, there's nothing that says you can't do it. And then some of the NHL goalies started wearing different numbers, like 70 and 75 and 74, and one of them I think even has 61. And I'm like, there you go. There's precedent now, so get out of here.
You want to know what's interesting? In the NFL, they have rules of what number you can be based on what position you play.
Yeah,
like all quarterbacks have to be single digit.
Yeah,
I didn't know that until last year.
They actually made that a rule. That's right. Yeah,
and they do that so the referees can help determine, figure out where they're supposed to be looking their eyes at, because 22 people in close proximity is
it's pretty hard,
pretty difficult to do.
I understand why North American football does that. I do. I get it, because just the sheer volume of players out there and the craziness, how fast everything happens. Like, a play takes so little time. Yeah, so having set numbers makes sense in North American football. Yeah, I think the same could be said about footy. European football is that they try to uniform the numbers at least a little for the sake of the officiating. So I think it's a similar idea. However, not all teams do it, and it's not actual rules, just guidelines. Used to be rules. Come on, team better. Oh gosh,
Yeah,
okay.
both.
Well, we scored, and we injured one of their players, which I didn't mean to do. But now they're pushing for an equalizer. They don't have a shot on target yet, so I'm sure they'll score with their only one, because I think my last 4 games in a row have been that way.
Jesus.
It's FM doing FM things.
I didn't realize how many games we played this season already.
Yeah, man, we're in the January transfer window. Time to
we are.
improve your team. You said you wanted to stop there, so you had time to beef up your boys.
I'm glad you remembered that, because I certainly didn't.
That's okay. You'd have caught on sooner or later.
I hope I would have.
It's only the 3rd. You have lots of time to figure it out. I've made a couple of changes already, but nothing crazy. I'm going to praise the Glads, even though we're not up by much, but I'm still going to praise them because I don't feel like we're playing too badly here. Oh, Stephenson's not a good DM. Okay, hold the food. Is there...
I just got an injury now.
Deep lying playmaker. Let's put him on deep lying playmaker. I think that's a good idea. Then I can move Bilatovic up front here. I'm going to switch him from maybe Mazzala to CM. No, I'm going to leave that alone. We'll just switch this one. Nothing else. And I need to make one more sub, but I will save it. Yes, let's save it. We're closer to the 75th minute. There we go. Basically 75. And I will put out... Oh, you know what? My right back is tired. There we go. Looks good. Looks great. Looks grand. Now we'll put on our time wasting and play for set pieces. I'm not happy with how this game is going so far, though. I can safely say that. I'm very, very nervous for the outcome. Being up 1-0 away from home is not comfortable. I should have complained sooner, maybe? No, we didn't score. I thought we were about to score and get a 2-0 lead. I was like, yes, breathing room, but no.
No.
My striker shot it directly at their goalkeeper, so we didn't get that lead. Maybe this? Maybe? Oh, right at the goalkeeper again! Why? Why did I do like that?
We are going to have to go for it. Where do we go?
Lines? Oh, that was nice. Okay, I'm taking that. Taking that one to the bank. Perfect. There's the 2-0 lead I was looking for. Jens Peter Christensen in his first start. Not his first game, but his first start. Gets the dagger goal. This is my backup 11 anyways. That's why it's not as comfortable as I'd like. But my main team is on very high, heavy match loads.
Yeah, and I got 3 cup games coming up in a row.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why I play backups on cups anyways. But still, I think I'm out of one of those cups.
What's that? Is that Irving?
So, yeah, there's nothing more I need to do there. Just wait for the next praise shout. My team is playing really well right here.
Take it down.
I like this 60% possession away from home. I'm kind of digging that. That's the one thing I've been liking about this tactic so far. Because I wanted to up that possession number, and they're doing it. Oh, that was not a good choice of pass. Who was that? Stephenson. Nice. Come on, Marjanaine. Oh, yeah. That was beautiful. There were so many guys in the box by the time that had been played in. Oh, my God. The buildup of that one, just everybody funneling into the box. More and more and more. It was good to watch. No, come on, guys. We like clean sheets. We really do. Honest. I wouldn't make it up.
Oh, they took money away from the budget, didn't they?
Christensen, there we go. We're getting some shots here. Praise everybody for the last 5 minutes, 6 minutes of extra time in this one.
Still in the Champions League. Are we looking okay in the Champions League?
You're doing fine.
No, we're in 20th.
That gets in, doesn't it?
Next 2 games. Yeah. Next 2 games are Bodo Glimt and Karabag, so we should get in.
Bye! Game is done.
Which drew 1-1.
You drew 1-1?
Yeah.
Not ideal, but it's a point. Were you away from home at least? No, you were at home. To Sunderland! Oof. Okay, that's definitely not an outcome you were looking for. I'm sorry.
Excuse me? You want what's your contract at right now? 185, and you want us to double that? Your contract's up in 3 years. You are not getting that right now.
Well, you didn't play all starters.
No.
That's...
I want to try and win the Carabao Cup, and Wolves is in second right now.
Fair enough. Lock in our game results. Fair enough. I can tell you play backups. I always know when you play backups, not just because you tell me, but because I get a notification that Fagny has played a good game. He did okay. He got an assist. He did well
it
enough.
Was a nice one. It was a very nice one too. To be completely honest.
Good.
And attacking wings.
I'd like to see his passes completion ratio a little bit higher in a game. He's averaging 85 for the season, which is good, but he only had 77 in that game. So, but I mean that could also
be playing with the DLP.
It also could be because he was playing with backup players. They don't always receive passes as well, but still, no excuses, kid. You keep playing well, or Jacob will cut you.
Have you seen Wolves?
I have to find a new team for him. Have I seen Wolves as keeper? I am going to go look.
Yeah. Crap.
DeValgar?
Yeah.
This guy's really good.
Only for 49 million they got. No wonder why Wolves is in second.
Looks like they made some very smart moves. Who did they get him from? Bruges. Yeah, I mean overall, like I said, their team, they have like a few decent players, but I don't know how they're in second. They're just well managed, I think. Because they have some good top end players, but they have no depth. Like, look at how small their team is. They got 3 injuries right now. That's going to slow them down. I got some key injuries actually. I think this guy is one of their top players. Well, I mean, I have a scouting report on him, so he has to be. Yep. I don't think they're gonna. Well, that's 3 weeks without this guy, 7 weeks without this guy, and 2 months without. Well, I don't think that guy's as important, though. Walters isn't as big. But these other 2 are pretty big players for them, and they don't have a lot of depth. We'll see how this goes. But I wouldn't be surprised if they take a dip because they lack of depth. They got this guy who needs a rest, but they're playing him out of position, no less. Yikes. Yeah, because Hiroshige. Oh, I have Hiroshige? No kidding, huh? He's
Bless you.
To Japan. Bless you, says Jacob. You can hear the world rumbling. Yeah, that's Shuen sneezing. Yeah, Walters is out, leaves them with no natural right back. So they're playing their left back at right back, which leaves them with no left back. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Why do we got to get stupid bots?
Speaking of that, I got to go back to
I didn't have it open over here, so I wasn't prepared. Be prepared, be prepared. Gotta get my stream prepared, be prepared. Gotta get my stream prepared, be prepared. Whoops. Crap. I didn't have the chat open, so it doesn't show up here. Can I ban them from... Oh, wait. Now it showed. Why must you suck?
Am I trying to get rid of Sean Reese right now? He had a bad game last time, and I got mad, and I think that's why I'm trying to get rid of him. Plus, we got this guy. All right.
Cheap viewers? Like, what? What do you mean cheap viewers? You're a cheap viewer. Who pays for viewers? Get the fuck out of here. Ah. I'll never understand that. Not even a little. Some people are just so adamant on trying to get famous on this thing. If I wanted that, I would stream at a more reasonable hour when people are awake.
True.
Yeah. But hopefully I can start streaming all of my games again. I'm looking forward to that. So tomorrow, I might, for the first time, have some Helldivers on stream.
Nice.
Very exciting. Which will be funny because it's like my viewership followers tend to increase when I only play Football Manager. But I play lots of games. When I play other games, I tend to lose followers. But I'm like, meh. But then the people who subscribe prefer to see lots of different games. So, I mean, those are the ones I care about anyway.
It's a number. It's just a number at the end of the day.
Absolutely. I don't think too much about it. Every once in a while, they toss some coin my way, and I'm just like, yay, free game. That's all I see it as. It's also fun because once in a while I get to help somebody learn Football Manager and do well, and that's what really is the reward to me.
What's that name I remember?
Oh, I just got Tavares back. He played his first game for me, and now he's on international duty. Awesome.
I love it.
So my first game up is the FA Cup third round against Notts County.
Yeah, but do you play on Wednesday?
I do not.
Yeah, we do.
Haha. I think that's the only response I can come up with. Yeah, because you've got Carabao Cup,
off the
and
list.
I'm out of that. EFL Cup quarterfinal. So you're in the semifinal.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, because Liverpool knocked me out on penalties. Those inconsiderate jerks. So you've just got to beat Wolves and then Liverpool, and nothing to it. Because you know as well as I do, Middlesbrough is not beating Liverpool. Good on them for getting this far, though. I kind of... Oh, Johansson isn't eligible to play for Middlesbrough. That's too bad. I loaned Johansson to Middlesbrough, but he already played for me in that cup, so oops.
Yeah, that's something I do with Rochdale now is in my offline save is I make sure that they can't get cup tied, and I also make sure that they can play for my reserve team if I want.
Well, I only sent Johansson out on loan because I had too many central midfielders, and Middlesbrough could use the boost, quite frankly. And I believe somebody said to loan him there. Did somebody pay points for that? I'm pretty sure somebody paid points for that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, you said Middlesbrough. I don't know why. I think you just like seeing me loan decent players to like lower down teams. Is that pretty much how that works? Yeah. Okay. Just for the sake of seeing whether or not they can help them survive. Although, I think since we sent him here, he's played a couple of games, and they've still lost. Okay. So it's not helping yet, but I don't think Middlesbrough was ever in danger of actually staying up. Oh, he only played one game. Well, we'll see how it goes going forward. These guys are definitely favorites to be relegated.
35.
Though I just beat West Ham, and they are also favorites to get relegated. West Ham going down sounds unexpected. Chelsea's way down here. I mean, your team and my team being up at the top is really what unsettles the whole balance of things. But then there's Wolves out of nowhere. I mean,
yeah,
we're shaking it up. Seeing Arsenal and Man United in 8th and 9th right now, it's like, yeah, we got 9 decent teams in this division now. Cool.
Adcast and Singo, and on the left we have Yamahi.
Chelsea is just old, but they look like they're starting to shake it up a little.
Thiago, that's who we have back there. Abreu is the CM on attack. Carlos, I think, is the box-to-box. We'll put Carlotti in there, too. He can also play on the right.
I don't know what Chelsea's always like. They're always buying players off of me. Like, oh, you don't use this guy. Can we buy him? I'm like, okay. Like, I just sold them Davenport. Now he's starting for Chelsea. And you know as well as I do, any team he's starting for isn't going to be a top team.
Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right on that.
I didn't mind him off the bench. He made some decent contributions, but as a starter, that guy's not carrying anybody into the Champions League. He's not a bad player, no matter what Jacob says.
Dust. Alright, I'm sorry, I'm just doing my subs now. Sorry. Don't say sorry.
No. Not unless you actually mean it, and whether or not it's worth your energy to be sorry. Sometimes it's not worth your energy to constantly be apologizing for things. Although, like I said, you can be an honorary Canadian because of how often you do that.
Well, destined for dose. I'm glad.
Yeah.
Honorary Canadian.
Yep. You apologize enough to be one. Joanne does it too. She apologizes for lots of things, and I'm like, "Why do you do that?" And she's like, "Because I have to justify my Canadian citizenship." I'm like, "Well, can't argue with that."
Completely unrelated things. One of my affiliated clubs is Farsley in this save, and I'm pretty sure the reason why I did it is because I like their badge.
Cool.
And when I was able to choose my own affiliate in my offline save, I also picked Farsley, and I just didn't know. I didn't know that I Yeah.
I do things like that too all the time. I try to have the same affiliates. I try to have the same affiliates in most games if I have the option. Like in this one, I have Chambly. They're an affiliate of mine in just about everything. Well, I got Lingby on this one, and I try to get them as an affiliate on most of my games. Yeah, it's just after a while, I got my own little network of clubs that I've previously played.
It's just, it was luck, I think. I don't know.
Luck, you say?
Yeah. I had no intentions of doing that intentionally.
Sunstreet, Amador, Grosso, Actus, Thiago, Abreu, Rodrigo, Lee McDonald, Bench Reese, Dest Bauer, Dragon, Carlos, Poliacos. Okay. And you're at home. Well, that helps too. Is this 2 legs or 1? No, it's 1 in Carabao.
2.
2. Oh, 2, right. FA Cup is 1.
Yes.
Right. That's right.
Just has to be a goal. Or not.
Well, it's just a good chance, apparently. Let's get the match stats up here.
That was piss poor.
Look at Abreu there with the interception. And he gets a chance to set it up.
He's offsides.
He was offsides, yeah. I saw it too that time. Ooh, that's doable. It's not a bad range. Well, you made the goalie work for it.
It's very rare that I score free kicks, even from shooting distance.
It's rare from anybody.
Right.
How many free kicks are scored in real life? 1 in 29 or something? I believe it's a really low ratio.
I'll be back to my tonight. Are you okay? Yeah, because I've been.
Yeah, 1 in 29.4, so 29 and a half. The game is paused.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, let me know, okay?
Oh, look at this
Pitch that to
interception.
Eagle.
He just walked onto that. He's like, thanks for the pass. Thanks for the goal. See you later.
Like you said, the
Wow.
lack of depth will do them in, I
It will.
think.
It will, especially if they're competing in multiple cups like this. You know, like they'll probably slide a little bit down the table with the injuries they have. And like I said, they're playing a left back at right back. Or no, was it wait? Yeah, left back at right back, and they're playing a central defender at left back, which I think makes no sense. But hey, whatever. Got to do what you got to do when you have an injury crisis. They basically have no backups at a couple of spots. Nice, Pedrano steps in and does what he does. He squirtles. He squirtles all over the place. It makes it sound dirty, but it's not. Come on. Cometio is one of their starters. And, well, he's decent, but he's starting to get real old. You think he's like 33 already?
Yeah.
And is that Thomas Lamar on the right wing? It can't possibly be Thomas Lamar, can it? Won't let me hover over him to find out. I don't want to exit the game just to see that. Let's go here.
Yeah, let's look.
Oh, Piers Lamar. I don't know who the hell Piers Lamar is. He's 20. He's a new gen. Okay. Dane Scarlett. He's a real player, so he's got to be old. 30. Cometio's 33. Right. Good first half. Good first half.
Yeah, I want to try and get a third one early on, and then just time waste the whole game to try and keep these guys fresh for the next game.
That's reasonable. Even slow down the pace, maybe, but that's up to you. I sometimes lower the tempo depending on how tired my players are, but often I just go with time wasting and play for set pieces, which is a great way to waste time. Dead ball situations is an easy way to get time wasting in there. That's a decent shot. You got 69% possession. That's another thing. It's like, woo.
Oh, yeah, right here.
That's his target. Yeah, Actus. He'll come right in here. The ball's going to come up here, and he's going to go kabam right to there. At least that's the goal, I think. Oh, close.
It was close because he tried to throw it into the net.
Got a couple of players who are unhappy for some reason.
On my team?
Yeah. Looks, well, I mean, maybe that's not updating, but it looks like McDonald and Actus are both unhappy about something. Did you demand more or something?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, that was before halftime.
Oh, okay. I don't know. They could still be mad about it, though. Demand more when you have a 2-goal lead? Yikes. That's a recipe for disaster. That's why you got 2 that are angry and a few that are frustrated.
Carloni. So, I don't want to bring best in.
You want them to do well. At this point, you praise them. Then they'll go out there and really gun it.
Who do I bring in? You know what?
Who do you bring in?
Okay.
For subs, you mean? You got some great subs on the bench. I mean, I don't know. 57 is a little early, no? Depends on who you're choosing. You going by tiredness or are you going by game rating?
Trying to keep everybody fresh for these 3 games.
Yeah. Well, looks like Grosso's a candidate. Yep, you picked him. I was just looking over to see who my candidates would have been. But first,
an injury.
Top of my list was Grosso, and he's who went up. You got an injury right after you did that? You did all 5.
He comes in the 58th minute and gets injured in the 62nd minute.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That's why I don't make all 5. It's silly. Oh, well.
How often does someone who come in get injured right away?
Not very often.
So that changes things.
Not really, just time waste. You'd probably get less offensive chances, but you'd keep the ball. You've been keeping the ball fine.
The only positive is that it was my striker, so everyone else can stay the same.
Yeah. And then Carlotti's like, I don't care if there's no striker, I'll just step up and be one. Yeah, okay, almost. Yeah. That was nice. Why the hell was he running forward first? At least he got caught up, but he almost got caught running forward when the ball was coming towards him. It's okay, he recovered. You know, I know why it happened, because you love to make things hard on yourself. It's like,
yeah, you're right on that.
If you're not going to make the game a super stupendous challenge, why bother? They changed their formation to be a bit more conservative. That's strange.
Just countered that.
I just wonder why they decided to be a bit more conservative in a game where they need to push for goals and you're down a guy. It almost worked. That was a very nice save by your defender there.
Yeah, it was offsides though.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. It looked like Thiago saved it. Come on, very little extra time. Like 1 minute. 4 minutes. That's actually not that much. But
yeah,
right.
I'm used to 6, 7, 8, and 9 minutes.
Yeah, it's been crazy, right? Well, there you go. There's nothing wrong with a 2-0 win.
No, not at all.
Especially with that possession rating, that was nice.
What was it? I didn't even look.
68% at the end.
68.
Yeah, we got to move forward or I can't save.
Okay.
Just letting you know, no rush. I'm sure you'd like that locked in.
Okay, now you should be able to save.
Yep, get that locked in. Even our save's getting a little bit slower now that we're getting further into the game. You can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like in OTP, do they get around that by clearing caches and stuff like that? Does that?
Yeah. The game itself clears things. It depends. You don't get around it if you keep lots and lots of box scores and shit. But most of us are smart enough to know to turn that kind of stuff off. But on this one, there's no option to get rid of like really old history from players and shit that you don't even look at.
Yeah.
It can be cleaned up a little, but they just don't.
Schedule. Okay, so backup, starters, backup. Okay.
So you got Saturday, Wednesday again? FA Cup, and then Wednesday you got the second leg of the Carabao Cup?
And then Saturday the Premier League, and then Wednesday the Champions League, and then Saturday the Premier League.
Yeah, I don't have those Wednesday games in between. I went out of the Carabao Cup, so I decided to, have a little bit more rest than you.
Okay. So I planned my squad around this though, so we're gonna be okay.
I mean, I'm looking at my squad. I'm like, I have the depth. I could have handled this too, but damn it, I got knocked out in penalties. It's not like I was trying to lose. But I did play my backups against Liverpool, and well, I got punished for it.
We have to play.
And I'm playing my backups in the FA Cup. Okay, so he's back February 11th. That's tomorrow. So, he'll be back in time for this next game.
Sorry, Adcast, you can't get a rest right now.
Okay, need you to rest for a day.
How much? All right, let's see. I gotta do some calculations here. We are minus. We're $70 million in the red. How far in the Champions League do we need to go to come out of that?
Not very. 70 million is not a lot.
So, knockout playoff round is $10 million. Round of 16 is $10 million. Quarterfinal is $10 million. Semifinals is 12 million, so that's 42. And winning it is only $20 million. Interesting. Ah, shit sticks.
Look.
Ramsdale is retiring in this game finally. Denied him the chance to become a first-team player.
Yay, my captain solved that problem. I love that.
Let's see. Unable to resolve.
Oh, you try to get your captain to solve a problem? Well, who's your captain?
I have no idea. It's a good question.
See, exactly. And how many seasons has said person been captain? 1 or 2. My captain has been the captain for 8 years now on my team.
No, thank you.
I've had the same captain for 8 seasons. He's got influence. He's got sway.
Same. Weapons. The flyer that I took a picture of that has the numbers, all the link. That call. Oh, I don't know. I don't think that was 6. Yeah, I don't think.
I have a lack of leadership on this team. Damn. It's nice. Lots and lots of good leaders. Yeah, I've had the same captain for 8 seasons.
Oh, come here, fish.
Jacob. Yeah. They have a lot more sway the longer they've been captain.
Obviously, this pattern.
What pattern?
Who is
that pattern? Maybe that pattern.
My captain is Thiago.
Is he good? What's his leadership?
17.
Bad? Has he been a captain a long time? You don't know.
I don't know. You can't check that, can you?
Yeah, you can. Club info.
Milestones?
History. Somewhere. There
When
is
it
a
as Rochdale captain in 2034.
Oh, there
So
you
this
go.
season is his first one.
Yeah, that's why he's not solving any problems for you.
Not yet.
Not yet. He needs a little bit more time to take control of the locker room, as it were, to assert himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 8 seasons for my captain. He's definitely got command of the locker room.
Can we let go of Bristol? I think we can. We've been trying to. They don't lack the financial power to make an offer yet. And Boston's taking the lead.
Is the Oilers game on?
Off.
Oilers play tonight.
No, they play tomorrow.
Oh,
they play tomorrow.
You're right, that's right.
For some reason, the NHL had the very smart reason of having 2 days off between Florida and Edmonton because it takes so long to travel between the two cities.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Time.
I think it makes sense.
It doesn't make any sense at all. It's a 6-hour flight.
I think it makes perfect sense.
It doesn't to me. I don't know. It's you get on a flight and you go to sleep for 6 hours. How is that taxing on the players?
2 time zones.
2-hour difference.
Yeah, two time zones can still give you some jet lag. An extra day to adjust to that is not a bad thing. I'm sure the players would rather not have the longer break. If you were to ask the players, they just want to get going right away. Yeah. Too much downtime can screw you up.
Where's Palace? Is Palace in the Premier League? No, they're in the Championship. They're first in the Championship with 6 losses this year. Alright. Just have to go with the squad. You know what? Let's put all of our best players on the bench. Which is already the case. Your Dragon. Donald. Oh, should I risk not putting Amador on the bench, my goalkeeper? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Well, we all know what's coming next.
Yeah.
His name is going to be like, oh,
right.
Really?
Projections. What minute is my goalkeeper going to get injured?
32nd.
32nd? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
85? Okay, but 85.
I'd be more annoyed in the 85th minute because it would be so close to...
No, you'd be more annoyed in the 32nd, trust me. Just that much longer you play without him.
Yeah.
There's no good time for the goalkeeper to be eliminated from a game. Let's be real here.
You're supposed to be an 11 midfielder. You're supposed to be a striker. You're supposed to be a striker. And I'm playing you as an attacking midfielder. I don't have anybody else I can put in. Lodi? No.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Right. What?
I just noticed Bilatovic has a heavy match load. So he can't start today. That's a shame.
Yes, it is. Polyak is offended. To our repair.
He'll be fine. So just a couple of changes for this team. There we go. We'll get those striker and midfield rotations going. Because I like how those work. Keeps their markers guessing.
True.
Well, my center midfielders are both Masala, so I have them swap. And then I have 3 strikers up top. Everybody plays AF, so I make the left and the right one swap constantly. It seems to keep their markers off balance.
You would think.
If they ever try to man mark one of them specifically, they're going to have to swap to the other side of the pitch entirely. And that should screw them up. All right, 1-0.
Same here.
Loins, just like last time, opens up the scoring.
Who are you playing?
Notts County. I got an easy game.
That's how it's been recently.
Yep. Hey, Jens Peter Christensen gets a goal. The young Danish striker. I believe I snagged him from AGF. Just another good Danish youth player coming up.
Yeah.
I mean, we got good youth systems going at AGF and Lyngby now. That's our doing.
We do.
And on top of the already good Danish teams they had there, that whole nation's probably thriving now with players. I know every time I get a scouting report, there's at least 2 or 3 of them in there.
It's funny. I saw in the FM forum, in our FM forum today.
Mhm.
Like it was something along the lines of, "What do you do that's offsides?"
What do you do
It's an
that's
own goal.
offsides? You run past the defenders.
Once you consider a save done, what do you do? Or the guy
Well-
was like struggling on what to do next.
Well, you either
And-
start again or set new goals. That's it.
What'd you say?
You either start again or set new goals.
In the same save, though.
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
set some new goals.
Yeah, set new goals in the same save. That's what I would do.
I've said that to people lots of times. The save is over when you feel like it is. You either start again or you set new goals. I remember actually Drop Bear was mentioning way back when he said he starts games over again pretty frequently. Like he starts new games. I'm like, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. I think it stressed him out a little bit because I think some people get this feeling like they have to play 1 game or only 2 games for the entirety of a season. I'm like, it isn't like that. It shouldn't be like that. I mean, I like to only play like maybe 4 saves throughout the entirety of a year, but save is over when you say it's over, and it's either time to start again or set new goals, one or the other.
This is my only save so far.
Yeah.
Good.
You're doing well.
And I plan on it for being my only save. So if I ever end up leaving Rochdale, I have 3 teams that I can think of that I can go to right off the bat. Hold on. Nice, playing at the back. I have 3 teams that I can go and play with and try and make them good.
I find it really hard to switch teams in the same save just because I hate watching the team I built up get dismantled. It's hard.
I've never done it, so I don't know the feeling of that.
It's tough because 100% guaranteed they are going to dismantle that team that you built.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And it is a very ugly feeling to look back on and be like, why are you selling these? Like, even in this save, looking back at our Lingby and AGF, look at some of the players they sold for pennies on the dollar that would, were the foundations of those teams.
Yeah, I agree.
It's awful.
No.
I had a team on the cusp of winning the Champions League, and now they make the Champions League, and they do okay, but they're not nearly as good.
They make the Champions League and they're happy.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, that's where you are.
Okay, right back.
I haven't had someone on a 6.1 in a long time.
Put Bishop in. Which striker's coming out? Christensen, you're coming out. So I want to give this other kid a chance. The super long name kid. Lewis Joseph Hartlebury. No idea what kind of prospect he'll be, but got to play them to find out. There's Wade Boynes getting his second. Taylor has a pair. That's why I didn't take them out. Now is a good time for time wasting. Then I have one more
This
sub
is a
to
bad
make.
game.
You're having a bad game?
Yeah.
But you're winning.
Oh, we might lose it on the death right here.
No, don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
It's a corner kick for them in the 92nd minute.
That's all right. You don't like winning the FA Cup. You win the Carabao Cup.
And they score. I don't get this game. I don't. Seriously.
I can tell you what it is. It's just you don't like to hear it when I tell you. So.
It's my tactics.
No, your tactics are fine. You don't use shouts properly.
Oh. You're right. You're onside. Keep the ball in. Can you keep the ball in? Yes, you can.
Your
Far
tactics
kick
are
quickly.
great. I know your tactics are great. I've seen them.
Tied
I've
it
watched
back
them.
up.
For me, though, it's like I don't concede, silly late goals or lose games at the death because I use shouts at the right moments.
All right, so full time 3-3. We didn't lose our keeper.
That's really good. That right there is a win.
Yeah, take the wins
My
when you
game's
can.
done too. Tidy, what is this? 5-0? I believe we won 5-0.
Yeah, it just adds another game.
Oh, I played the wrong goalkeeper in this game. I knew I forgot something.
That's okay.
I played my starting goalkeeper. Boo.
All right, let's do training. 4 days. We got 4 days until the next game. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. I got a whole week.
Match prep.
Week?
Okay.
Yeah, I played Pedro Lucas in that game. It was supposed to be for us. Damn it. He only gets so few playing opportunities. I can't be forgetting to put him in. Well, my fault. Messleve should be dropped by France. That's up to me. Tell me what I should and shouldn't do. I'll decide who gets dropped from the national team. Not some chump pundit.
When is the replay now? Replay is in February. Okay. Let's see what we can get Dostal for. We offer him out.
Who are you offering up?
Dostal.
Who?
Just testing the water.
The water?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and another thing in my Rochdale save is I still have not gotten the USA job yet. I want the USA job, but I have to wait until after the manager craps the bed at the World Cup.
Boyne set to go to Hertha? I don't think so. Ooh, we got a positive development notification. I like those. I mean, somebody just got a bunch better. I'm going to have to move him up to the senior team.
What?
That should boost him even more.
Here it is. Oh, come on. It's gotta be the intangibles. He loves big matches more than McDonald.
Loves big matches. Ooh. Don't get enough of those guys. Loves big matches. It's an awesome one. I need to take O'Brien off of here like that. He's playing too many games for the main squad now. So I can't have him playing for my U21s and getting tired. All right, here we go.
Is it a 2-0 victory?
Ferraz. Kirkwood is away. So Julian Muller will play. This looks good to me. They won, but only barely.
Ooh, that generated a decent bit of interest. Let's see. Brentford, no. None of these teams is good that can afford him. So
I love this.
looks like
Club form should keep Chouameni in France squad. My first thought is lack of other options will keep him in the France squad. that's the honest truth right there.
yeah.
Do I not have another central defender who needs more games than Abrams? Okay, this doesn't seem right. I gotta look that over just one more time here. Abrams or yeah, Muller should be a starter. Something seems wrong here. Andrew Williams, he's fine. Grady, Cook, Forsyth, Hartlebury, Mayslave. Yeah, I'm okay with that, except for he should be on 6. Well, that puts him on 7. Oh. I'll work that out after. Means I have a player on 6 who's away, but I have to wait until I have more than 5 subs in a match to actually fix that. Whoops. Oh no, I guess I don't have to wait. All I gotta do is this. Not a club. Aha! That is the solution. Ah, God damn it. I didn't know I hit continue that time. Keep trying to save my lineup. There we go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, not your fault. But obviously I hit continue at some point.
Yeah.
I must have. Or the space bar accidentally. Right, because these guys are away, so they don't need to be on the bench.
I wish they give you the number when it comes to reputation. I know it's out of 10,000, but to me that would be more interesting than
I agree. So you haven't won your FA Cup. You got to do a replay. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Because you didn't have enough games on your schedule.
I guess not. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm timing you.
Hold on, Ty, 1 second.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's weak. I got another favorable draw. Coventry or Rotherham. Even if he beats Palace, he's got to go play City. Away. Yikes. Everton's in the Championship. Love to see it. Are they even fighting to get back up? Kinda. Go Fleetwood, League 2 team here. There's another one. Cheltenham's in there. Some League One teams scattered throughout. Well, it looks like all the League One teams. Oh, wait, 2 League One teams play each other, so another one will get into the next round. Oh, and another here. But most League One teams got really tough draws. Yeah, the majority of the League One teams drew a Premier League team. But a couple of them play each other, so hey. It means they get through one way or another. So either Oxford United or Sheffield Wednesday will go through, or MK Dons or Southend will go through. These guys just missed playing each other. Well, the West Brom's in League One? Ouch. That really sucks for them. This said he was coming back February 11th. Oh, okay. That's where we are. Right, I saw it as January 11th. I don't know why. So he's going to miss quite a few games. Oh, yeah, he even misses the game against Rochdale. Ooh, well, it is what it is. He's becoming fatigued. Okay. I assume because they're playing, yeah. They don't play too often, though. They're really spread out. It's all right. Once he's back, it'll be all good. This is one of the reasons I didn't make him one of my starting 11. Is he's going to be away for certain tournaments over periods of time, so he can work his way in. I don't know that I want to keep him long-term as a starting 11 player, if only just because, you know, I know some teams don't mind, you know, the African players that have to go on their cup. Well, you know, but I'd like to have him available for the whole season. We'll see how it goes in the long run. If he's playing great, you don't care. You know, like I don't think over the past few years Liverpool has gone, no, we don't want Salah anymore because he goes and plays in that cup tournament. I'm pretty sure they don't mind. Or when Mane was there, same thing. It was hard when they were away, though, but you just learn to deal with it. You know ahead of time that they're going to be away for those, so try to plan around it. I think as long as I have a good depth of strikers, and I believe I do. Like if he's right now, if he's 4th choice, it's pretty amazing. It's already hard to have this guy on the bench. Plus Moynes is 5th choice now. Wow, that is some serious depth at striker. And then this guy's going to develop into a real decent player. I think he's got some good upside. And then I've got this guy with some upside. And then this guy's got a little bit. It's going to be interesting trying to make enough minutes for all these strikers. Using 3 of them makes it easier.
All right.
Oh, okay.
No
worries.
Yeah. So this.
Hey, family
this will
stuff
be the
comes up.
last game.
Yep, no worries. Family stuff comes up, and it's totally understandable. Not a worry at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is not enough. Yeah. So this will be the last game for now. But when I get back,
Well, we'll see what time it is. See what time it is. But yeah, totally. I'm not holding you to anything, just in case it's late and you don't feel up to it. You know, you could get tired. You don't know. But sounds good.
I hope I don't.
We'll call it Plan A. Is that you're going to come back? We're going to jump back on. But Plan B can be that if you're too tired, I totally understand.
All right.
Please don't stress over that.
It's not that I'm worried about.
I understand. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I'm saying don't stress about whether or not you get back or nothing. You got enough to worry about. There's enough big things going on. Yep. Tavares won't be available even once I play you in almost a month. A shame. I brought him back from loan. He got one game and now he's away for 2 months. What tournament is he playing in? Who is Australia playing? They've got their own cup going on. Asian Cup. Okay, that's what's going on for him. So the African Cup of Nations and the Asian Cup are happening simultaneously.
Yeah,
Neat, huh?
they happen in the winter in this game, and I think next year.
2 years! Hi, Drop Bear. I'm doing good. I was just talking about you a minute ago.
That's on the left.
2 years! That's crazy.
And Reese, do I want Reese?
2 years somehow. Time flies. Hey, did you get your new computer? I saw that you ordered one. That's kind of exciting. It's on order. Hasn't come yet. Okay, you must be excited. You gotta be excited. Is it a desktop or a laptop, or what did you order? Rocking your phone for the second. Must just be so antsy. Like, come on, computer. Ah! I know I would be. That's how I would be if I didn't have it.
Oh, you just have to watch. You're just watching the game. That's right.
Watching what game?
My game right now.
Oh yeah, it's not up yet.
No. I'm totally forgot. So, yeah.
I have this striker. Oh, he's on loan, so I don't. Oh right, I bought him because he's going to make the Spanish team one day. That's right. Because I just happen to know who the manager for the Spanish team is. Then I can be all like, hey, check this guy out. He's got a few seasons away before that becomes a problem, though. Do. All right, so Liverpool's up 2-0. You're up 2-0. It's looking like it's going to be you and Liverpool in the final. Just saying. It's going to be a titanic clash.
Opposition.
Leaves me in a position where I don't know who to root for. But realistically, I'll root for you because it's just a game, not real life. If it was real life, I'd be like, screw you.
I totally agree with you on that.
Although if Rochdale ever makes a Carabao Cup final in real life, that would be pretty amazing.
Yeah, they have to first get promoted, but they re-signed fucking Ian Henderson, which, to be honest, my dead cat can do a better job than him.
The manager?
No, striker, 40-year-old striker.
Oh, okay.
Who re-signs a 40-year-old striker?
Rochdale.
Seriously.
Rochdale.
Yeah, and people are happy with the signing. Okay, so let me ask you this then. Okay. He scored 11 goals in 39 league games last year.
It's not bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it is for a striker.
Really? Have you follow real life stats and how many goals people actually score? Okay. Goal game players don't exist in League 1 or League 2.
Oh, nationally, they're in the panorama.
Well, then especially not there. Yeah, let's go look. Let's go, just for fun.
Oh no, I believe you. It's just I don't know. They're like the Yankees. They hold on to their 27 World Championships.
Let's see. So the top scorer. What the hell? This is just team information. Not helpful, you guys. I mean, you know that even at the Premier League, there's no goal a game players.
True. But that's less than a goal every 3 games.
Goal every 3 games is really good. I think you're underestimating how good that actually is. Top scorers. So in the National League, the top scorer was, wow, okay, this one was pretty amazing. This guy had 31 goals in 38 games. That is just so far ahead of anyone else.
Yeah, that I know is unsustainable.
Paul McCollum had himself a hell of a year and is clearly playing in a division he shouldn't be in. So your 11-goal man is tied for 22nd in the league. That's not terrible. I mean, you're obviously going to want more sources of goals than just him. I mean, especially at 40 years old. And if they're not paying him a ton, although your leading scorer in Rochdale was Cairo Mitchell.
Which I got rid of in the first year in like every one of my saves.
Yeah, I'm just saying he's the top scorer for the team in real life. So clearly they don't just rely on their striker to be their top scorer. They have other sources of offense. And it always depends on how much they're paying him too, right? Like if he's taking a cut rate, and he's still doing a good job retaining the ball, making passes or moving the play forward in a positive way, that's totally worth it, I think. 40-year-old players in the National League, as long as they're staying fit, they can still do a job.
Okay.
I don't know.
I just feel like they should. I just feel like they need to be going in a direction that they want to,
I bet you anything they'll still sign a younger striker to deputy with them to learn from him. Like you don't sign a 40-year-old to be the only striker. You sign a 40-year-old to add experience to your team, but also to teach some of the younger guys.
That's my concern right now. Is that he's going to be the only striker?
No, they won't do that. That would be stupid.
And you're trying to call Rochdale competent with that.
I'm not saying they are. I have a sneaking suspicion they're probably going to add him as more of a mentor. Also, it's nice for those lower teams because if you get a guy who's smart enough with his football, eventually they become coaches that are on the cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked when Accrington did that with oh God, he became the manager. He was actually player manager for a year. Oh, why do I always forget his damn name? It always slips my memory when I don't. It was awful because he was a player that I really, really, really liked. James Beattie. Jeez. I think he's my assistant manager in this current save we're playing right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Oh, shit. That's even worse. But James Beattie. They kept him on when he was starting to age out just because he added veteran leadership and he became the manager of the team. Like, it's nice to have guys with good football knowledge tied to your team. Maybe that guy's the future manager, right?
Or maybe. Where's my book bag?
Or a future coach, or a future scout, or you don't know. They keep those guys around for a reason, though. Who's starting up top there? Oh. That's one of your newer players, I think? Or I'm just not that familiar with him.
Oh.
The guy who started up top, Rafael Leo? Oh, it's one of those old guys you got. Right, I forgot. You brought in one of those aging dudes.
For this specific reason.
To play in cups?
No, to serve as depth.
Yeah. Well.
Because I want fresh players for the Premier League, Cup Finals, and the Champions League.
And your other backup, the young guy, the kid Wood, got hurt.
Yeah, he's out for the rest of the month.
Yeah, so I understand why you changed it. Oh, out come a couple of starters. Make that push. Make sure you see out the game, hey?
Yeah.
Look at Matheson's playing.
I love it. It's what we live for here. I promise I'm competent.
Well, he's got a 6.5, so I don't know what to tell you. But Madrano's on a 6.4, so...
He's going to get an assist on the next highlight. Just you watch.
Because I'm criticizing him. Every time I criticize him, he does something. Well, this Madrano shut me up, so at least we have that going.
He started that play because he threw the ball in.
I could have thrown the ball in, and you'd be like, oh, you started the play! No, he did nothing in that series. Throw-ins, a toddler can do. From that point forward, it was everyone else. Madrano, though. Madrano's like, oh, you're making fun of my 6.4? Boom, goal. That one I appreciate. Though I'm not going to say Majano's a guy who should not be playing in this league, or any division or cup game ever at this moment. Yeah, I only say that about Matheson.
I know, that's fine.
And then he's going to go get an assist, like you said, or something silly.
He scored at Old Trafford at like the age of 18.
Yeah, that's right. And what's he done since? Nothing.
That's because Rochdale sold him for $1 million and Wolves destroyed him.
Oh, what a save! Way to go, Reese! Keep that clean sheet, pal. That was an amazing save. You stuck out the arm like, denied. Don't forget to praise your team. Kill time. Praise the whole team. It's amazing after you praise your whole team how you get fewer replays against you. Not none, but much fewer.
I never knew that. I was always afraid to praise my whole team for fear that they get complacent.
Nope. It overrides complacency. Actually, they can get complacent, and then you praise them, and their complacency is overridden. Yeah.
Which is interesting.
When their moods get picked up, their high spirits overrides complacency. It just motivates them. But you only praise when they're actually playing well. And right now, your team is playing very, very well. The home game was better, but I mean, it's always like that. But even for an away game, 59% is pretty good. You got yourself a lead. You're not giving up a ton of chances. Oh!
It's on side too.
Let's wrap it up. Okay, I give it up to him. I criticized him. He gets a brace. I mean, I thought at one goal he was showing me up, but a brace? Seriously. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Although, the thing doesn't update on the right. It still shows him as a 6.4, so something's wrong. But, oh well. Nice brace for that kid.
On mine.
Yeah, that's what matters. As long as you see the update.
Oh, the FA
That's
Cup
incredible.
final will be right around the replay for... Oh, you gotta continue.
Yeah, I know. I had to get my cat out of the way of my mouse.
Oh.
When he was sitting on it. Alright, there you go.
Cup final. Hold on 1 second.
You play Manchester City now. Away.
I play Manchester City? You mean Liverpool?
Oh, no, sorry. In the other one. In the other cup, if you win, you play Manchester City away.
Oh.
You gotta do your replay?
Yeah. The cup final is in March. Okay, so we're good. Let me do my training, and then I'm gonna head out.
Okay. Alright, well, we may or may not be back in a little while, so I'm gonna wave to everybody. You know, that was a really short one, but things come up, so don't panic. We will return either later or next week.
Yes.
Talk to you then.